right. Welcome. I'm trying live for the first time on this iPad. I know it's been forever since I've been on here. Okay, just give me a minute to get things set here. All right. Well, welcome. Hopefully some of you will pop online here. I don't think I've been live since this spring, this April, when I was out on the beach here in Sausalito. And it's been a wild, wild time since then. So I'm Sherry Mosley. I'm here in Sausalito, California, in my private practice office where I do Shamanic Akashic Record readings. I do Asian medicine sessions. I teach Akashic Enlightenment, do lovely light language sessions. And I'm just checking in to see how everyone's doing. It has been a very transformative time here since probably the last time I was online live with you, which was back in March, and then end of April things got pretty busy. The transformation began, and then when we came into June is when things really started to turn a lot. All the eclipses, and this summer has been very transformative, and now we're coming into November. Welcome to November, and it is a time of reawakening, you could say, in a sense of who we truly are. So a lot has taken place within us, and now that all the planets are direct, and now that we are coming into this new moon cycle, a lot of things are beginning to transform. So there may be more transformation going on for more people than others, and there may be changes occurring in lots of different areas, meaning it could be huge relationship realizations, it could be huge internal realizations, it could be job changes, it could be career, life path, it could be relationship shifting. And again, it could be really just letting go a lot of the internal patterns that we're carrying within us and letting go of these things. And as we shed these things internally, we bring ourselves into a new reality externally, which is a lot of the work that we've been focusing on with Akashic Enlightenment, all the readings that I've been doing. There's just been a really strong focus on clearing out what is no longer you or wasn't really you to begin with, and aligning with what is meant to really come forward, because we're really setting the template, as I've talked about before. This year we're setting the template for many of the years to come. So 2020 was really a big awakening period, and now this year has really been about transformation. So we know last December there was the the Great Conjunction, and then this year there are the 3 squares between Saturn and Uranus. One was in February, one was in June, and we're getting one on December 24th. So there's just a lot shifting. So these transitions bring in new realities. So one example would be, remember what life was like before .com, before the internet, before all of that. And now look at us. Now we're doing live video, right? And so imagine that shift that took place to bring us to this place of doing this live video, right? Of having the internet connecting through that. So we're actually in the middle of another one of those big transitions. So, it's affecting the collective largely, but of course it's affecting everybody individually. So if you haven't seen, a lot of people are leaving jobs, right? There's a lot of help wanted, help needed signs that are out and about. So it's just that awakening of, well, what am I really doing here, right? And so this new moon is really bringing in a lot of these shifts that are about to come in here. And I don't know, maybe this will be the new moon channeling here. I just felt called to come in and check in with all of you because it's been a while. So the new moon is on Thursday. Today is Tuesday, the 2nd, and it's really going to start off also the eclipse season. So there's an eclipse coming at the end of November. So a little bit of like a wake-up call, but this also could be a lot of new wonderful things coming in, but it can be a little bit of a shock or a surprise, right? Um, and that's, it's usually for our highest and best. We really, really resist changing things. Maybe we want to be in our comfort zone. We don't like to go outside of who we think we are. And then the universe comes along and says, no, that's not really who you are. We're going to show you who you are and take you on this wild ride. And it can feel a little bit like a wild ride when you first um, start off, right? Because you're not really used to, um, not even that you're not used to going in that way, but we've been in such a place of things not moving, things not going forward because we've been doing all the work internally. And so now it's starting to flow open externally. And this is what we've been focusing on in the Gateway Guardian Angelic series, the energy transmissions and healings aligning us with higher frequencies. Because as we're going through the shift, there's an opportunity to really step into these new energy portals. And these energy portals are allowing us to, you could almost say, accelerate our soul path, right? And it's allowing us to jump into higher frequencies of who we really are, right? And so it's about, well, how much fear can I let go of right now? How much um, false beliefs, doubts, any of that can I let go of right now to step into who I really am, right? And so this is what these cycles or energy portals are, especially this month and next month, right? And it's going to just be shifting everything around. And, some people may be going through shifts already. I know just about every Shamanic Akashic Record reading I've been doing lately has been around people relocating, getting new homes, moving to different countries or states, or questioning it. And there may be a sense that the time to take the fullest action may not be until February, but the first initial actions may be starting now, or maybe they've already started. And the other readings have been primarily on relationships, right? So a lot of people are realizing new levels of themselves, maybe being in toxic patterns in a lot of relationships, and that's now letting go. That's kind of the biggest thing that I do a lot of readings on, are relationships and soul contracts. And a lot of people get confused because when you feel like you're really drawn to someone or connected to someone, that can be that can be on the soul level. Sometimes it's a toxic relationship, and I think Eckhart says, the pain bodies are fitting together, right? But usually there is a soul connection if you're fairly aware and conscious. But where people get mostly caught up is when that connection isn't able to be followed through because you and or the other person is not in alignment with who they truly are, right? So you're playing out patterns from past lives, this lifetime, traumas in your earlier childhood, maybe other relationship traumas, and that's considered more of like a free will or karma, and it's coming into play and kind of taking over control or disrupting the soul contract. So in the readings I do, I'm helping people, step out of these more karmic situations and patterns, deep wounds. Some of them you're not even aware of. They're just a frequency that you're carrying, right? And so as you carry that frequency, it's being mirrored to you from other individuals, from all whoever you interact with, so that you can see it, so that you can grow and move past it. So again, a lot of the relationship readings are, things are coming to a head. There's a realization on um, a deep level that has been kind of, you could say processing underneath within you of well, I know I used to do this, and now something feels really different, and I just am not doing that anymore, or I don't want to do that, right? And so there may be a lot of like emotions releasing, right? So a lot of the readings I'm assisting others, really stepping through that release. There may even be this inkling of, well, I know that something is off here, but I'm not quite sure what it is or how to handle this or how to move forward into what my soul is really calling, right? So how to differentiate also between what is the soul calling and what are we kind of calling in or repeating from a place of fear, self-doubt, place of lack, right? That's how we get into a lot of um, you could say fear-based relationships, codependent relationships, right? So it's a lot of kind of a sorting out that's going on. And so the readings are really helping everyone kind of sort those aspects out, and or just doing the deeper healing, the deeper cleaning out, right? Sometimes it may be scary to go through it alone, right? Especially with the world changing and everything, it can be a little overwhelming to try and release so much when the environment itself is going through a transformation, because the collective is going through such a large transformation at this time, right? I'm just connecting in. There seems to be some energy that's starting to come through here. You may start to feel the energy shifts. It seems like they're starting to just send in some frequencies here to assist everyone with the changes that they are facing, and that are going to be coming. All right, so we're just connecting here. So I'm already in Akashic Enlightenment, and just so that's the Akashic Record field and the greater Akasha multi-universal libraries. Yeah. So we're just going to bring through a little light language here for assisting you through challenging times, okay? To have clarity and presence so that you're coming from a centered, soul-aligned place. Shashano ko shikatana shikaro ko shikiana ne shakaro kashana katia shanako tashiana he shakore eke ashano keshano ko shike ashana ne ke ara ukutu ana eke era ono ke ana ko to ashe eke ara hoko o te ara he ka ana Kahana ko to katare heshe kono ko atona. Akona ne ke a tare de ke eshta kono ukoare. Kore ke ana ne ke atarako. Karare ke shakana kashagano ko toare eke ana ro tara. Tashara ne te aroto. Todore ehe ta ana. Hate ano no hoko a taro. Ko ta ara. Ke ara hora ne taro to ara ata. Ata hona e hash aro. Asharo o sho ara nehata. Nehata ato she ahatore e te ashano. Tashanoa she ahara okaro. Ara nehete asha ane. Ashta enea tana. Te ata asha ate aro oto koa tana eshe. And now we're just bringing in, it looks like the Aqualorians are coming in. If you're not familiar, they're the angelic extraterrestrial beings that I connect with to do their crystalline light healing. It's similar to the seraphim angelic frequency. So just allowing that, there we go, start to flow in. It's like assisting you through tumultuous times. They're just continuing to send this energy in. And they're really focusing on following whatever has clarity, like a frequency of clarity or a resonance of excitement, joy, curiosity, right? And this may be there may be, there is the initial feeling, and then there is the second guessing that comes in right after it. But you just allow that to pass through, like the ocean waves, right? The waves come, but the ocean never disappears, right? And so the ocean is actually what is true, okay? And the waves just pass through the ocean, right? So you just let those waves pass through the ocean. There we go. It's almost like a regrounding coming in now. There we go. It looks like Archangel Metatron is also showing up, and he's, part of the Gateway Guardian Angelics. Also, Seraphim Angel, looking over us, assisting us with our ascension, our Merkaba expansion and activation. Really just telling us we're coming into an awareness of who we are individually and who we are collectively, right? And so as we become more aware of who we are individually, the collective is able to come into its own higher realization instead of being in places of fear, control, feeling disconnected, right? So we're coming into feeling connected, feeling the abundance, feeling the love and the presence. So they're really just bringing that frequency and energy in now. Nice. Just gonna see if I can see you guys if you chat in. I could see all the likes. Maybe not. I'm not really sure here. It's not really showing. Oh, there it is. Oh, maybe you guys just weren't chatting. Oh, hi. Okay, good. Let's see, can I remove that? Okay, wonderful. Hi, yeah, some familiar faces or names. People from retreats, people from sessions. Yeah, so we're still just allowing this energy to come in. Archangel Metatron still very present. Ah, yes, hello from Missouri. I love the worldwide network that we are part of. Yeah, so, okay, so now we're actually shifting. All right, we're not kind of moving forward. I had a feeling that this was going to happen. So this is we're gonna move into our new moon transmission here. All right. All right, so just connecting in here now. So we're just moving forward in time, linear time, because the space that we're in is really outside of linear time. There we go. Right, and so we're really looking at this new moon, and it has a lot of explosive energy. Just like boom, pop, wow. Okay, and some of it, it's kind of like watching popcorn, where when if you don't have the lid on, it's going to be popping up, and you want to make sure it doesn't hit you in the face, right? Or doesn't get all over the place, right? But it has that fire to it, that popping up. And that's what they're saying. This new moon is really going to bring in a lot of this popping up energy. And, some of it may be good surprises, and other parts of it may be maybe not what you wanted to hear. But just because it's not what you want to hear doesn't mean that it's not in your highest and best. That's the important thing to remember here, is that it has just a lot of quick energy. Okay, and it's really good because it allows you to not get stuck, not to overthink, right? Because if something is already happening, you have to be fully present with what is happening. And if you stop to try to overanalyze, overthink, going into fear, this is when it's going to be become confusing. All right. So we're just kind of letting that energy that we were in, and now we're coming into the new moon here, the new moon energy. But they're just saying many, many surprises are going to be coming in on many levels. So this can be on the collective and this can be individually, right? So it's more of be prepared to roll with the surprises that are coming in. All right. All right. And so now, okay, so now we're getting in energy for the new moon here. Shakaro shikano kashakara akashare karo ushte anane ke hashano oto kostene ke atore eshearo okore kore eshano kote ke ashtakano ko kena kashe e karo eshanaka shekana shokure e ke ara neoto ke tano kotoane kanane tanane ke aro koto she e ke ano kore e ara ne tashano ko Tashanoko na nea no nea hena nea shanoko re e tana tana katoa re e she ke shana ke aro oko ke shana koa tana ke e he toa taro oko kotoa re he te asha kataro oko she connecting primarily to the Council of Light and the Elohim. Whew, there's a large download coming in now for the new moon here. You can feel this coming in. Yeah. Oh, from Australia. Wonderful. Oh, you guys are chatting in. Okay, yeah. So this is a big download coming in right now. This is our new moon here. Oof. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So there's a bit of like almost like a, when you're going up the roller coaster and it gets all bumpy, but they're opening this door, and opening this door is going to allow this new moon to go more smoothly, putting you in a place of feeling prepared, right? It's like that you got on the roller coaster and you're coming up to the part where it's really exciting. Okay, so this energy that they're bringing in now, this frequency, is activating us on a DNA structural level, allowing us to be in an aligned consciousness, to be present with what appears at that time. There we go. And it's almost a sense of you already know now on a deep level of what these things are and how to best handle them. There we go. So energy is getting thicker now. There we go. There we go. There's a sense of going through this door and seeing all of these. They're all gifts, whether you want to look at it good or bad. It's all gifts because it's in alignment with who you truly are, right? And so, in that aspect, it is all a gift from the divine, okay? Shahana ne shakasho ukuasha ne ashanu kuata. Eshahana ne ashato ukuashana. Kashara ne he ashono kuashana ne ke arone. Anone eke asha atana kashe ore ete ara neoko. Eshana ke ato ne ke hatashe. Kashara koashe era neke. Neke ara eke atasha ata. Otoashe eke ara re hoto. Hatara te ashano no toshe. Toshihara neheka tashe akea hokua tane she teshana nehasho to ashe hashu to ashi tieshana. Oh, so maybe a little disorientation there because there's a lot of, they're showing like a grid, the grid that is around you, an update for your light body grid being activated and updated. Yeah. So a little disorientation with coming into what these frequencies are going to hold for you, what they're going to unpack and reveal to you to move forward with. There we go. So I will still do the extended transmission, the 30-minute transmission. All right, and I will link that in the description of this video. So some of you are getting this live, some of you will be watching it during the new moon or after. And again, all the extended transmissions are always posted up on Patreon, right? So it's a whole 30 minutes of me running this energy. It's usually more of the energy frequencies, not as much as the light language. But there's going to be a lot of new keys and codes coming in. It's a very transformative new moon, so we want to be able to run with it. Okay, lovely. There's some of you joining for the Gateway Guardians this Friday. That's also, we're starting level 2. So those sessions are amazing and powerful, and Metatron shows up. For all of those, we're working with Metatron and Michael and the Seraphim, going into this Ascension portal that I connected to while in Mount Shasta in August. And those transmissions are profound. So that's another way to join as well. And I can add the links, but all the sign up is on my website as well if you want to join for the replays or live of the Gateway Guardian Angelics. That's another option. And if you need a personal session, there's always some openings for that. Shamanic Akashic Record readings to help you clear out whatever is clearing out, or maybe to clarify specific guidance on what to do, next steps forward. Right? Or if you're feeling called as a light worker to step into your abilities, there's the Akashic Enlightenment training and the Aqualorian Crystalline Light Healing Attunements, so you can become attuned to run these frequencies on yourself and others. Oh, exciting times. I love coming on here and connecting with you. I wish I could see the full chat. Oh, wow, I said that and it just popped up. I don't even know how I did that. Okay, great. All right. Oh, yes, thank you to all of you. I'm seeing, familiar names here. And people from all over the States. That's awesome. Awesome. Wonderful. Thank you so much. A lot of disorientation, about knocked out. Yeah, we kind of reined it in. I don't usually drop that much energy on the live, but they really brought it through, right? This new moon is going to be a big one. So let yourself recalibrate a little bit from the energies. And there's going to be more for sure. Hey, Calvin. Glad to have made the live. Yeah, I think I'm going to start doing this some more. Yeah. So close to Shasta. You're in Chico. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to start, I think, doing the lives more if I can. I used to do them at 3 o'clock on Tuesdays. So hopefully we can set a precedent for that, allowing, whatever energies need to come in, and we can do some Q&A. I love doing questions with you all as well. Yeah, okay, we'll start bringing back the YouTube live. Now that I know all the equipment's working right, and seems like the little microphone on these are working pretty well. So this was a call to check in, see how all this is working, bring you this new moon, powerful connection. All right. So again, I will post the link to the extended transmission I do those during the actual moon, okay, or on the day of, so that you can really get the intense energy and the frequencies. All right, and yeah, let's I guess plan to meet here. Yeah, I think yeah next Tuesday at 3 o'clock Pacific time. Okay, and we'll kind of go with the flow of how the lives unpack. But bring your questions that would serve the collective, right? And then we can save, personal work for personal sessions. One thing I am considering doing though is group readings, which would be like, it wouldn't be a live, it would be more like a Zoom session where everybody that kind of wants their a reading of healing or divination, you can ask your question and then, we'll do it live. So those that maybe can't afford or don't want like a full reading, you just have like one question, that, and then the group will benefit, right? And then whoever listens to the replay will benefit. So it's more of how you would go to a seminar to go see a psychic, talking and channeling and choosing people in the audience to connect with, right? So it's more of that vibe. So that's the other thing that I'm kind of working on. So let me know how you feel about something like that. It would probably maybe be like 33 or $50, depending on how many people join, really. That's what it comes down to is, the more of you that join, the lower the cost is, right? Yeah, I'd love to be able to share that with all of you, but we'll keep doing the lives. And yeah, I hope that you're all sticking through everything, getting through it all, thriving. Sorry, I'm like so high from the energy frequency. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Well, sending you all so much love and light, and I will, connect to you through the extended transmission that I will post. Otherwise, I'll see you maybe Friday at the Gateway Guardian Angelics live session, level 2. And again, the levels aren't actually like levels. You don't have to do level 1 first. You can jump in at any time, so don't worry about that. And then I'll see you guys next Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. All right, sending you all so much love and light. Put my crystal down. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining. So good to see all of you. I love that you guys chat in. It's great. Yes, thank you so much. And I look forward to connecting with you at our next meeting. All right. Lots of love and light. And bye for now.